Oh, good. You know, I gotta shine bright right now. You know,
I
let's
think
go, baby.
you're looking pretty good, man. Special guest.
Dude.
All right, let me get this post. I don't think I could leave actually to post the link. Now that I think about it.
Oh yeah. Probably not. Let me. I'm gonna join on. Pull up
Dang, I was
chat
gonna
right here.
post it to YouTube if I or Instagram if I could. I guess not. Oh, no big deal. No big deal.
Okay, here we go. I'm pulling up chat on here, so I don't have to look there. I can still see you though.
I don't have any. Oh, there's a chat. Willie, I see Willie's in here. What up,
Oh,
boys?
that's Big Poppy Will. What's up, baby?
What up, Willie?
Been too long, man. Yo, Alan, what's up, dog?
Steve, Allen,
What up?
Treating.
Do I
Man.
look? Am I looking clear? Am I looking clear on your side?
Yeah, am I not?
No, you look clear. You look clear. Just gotta make sure.
Look decent?
Yeah, looking
Gotta
good,
look decent.
baby.
Gotta look decent for the chat.
Dude, I gotta look decent for you, man.
Was there no way? Is there no way to cross stream to both channels at the same time? I wonder. Because you can post now.
You can collaborate on posts. I don't think they did. I don't think they've done that yet. That'd be cool though.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
They need to add that ASAP.
Oh, dude. Yeah. All the YouTube names have been all messed up. So like,
I know. I noticed that last live. It's so weird. Does it do it on yours too or no?
Yeah. I see all the names backwards essentially.
Yeah.
Like
really?
or whatever they, like Will,
That's
it's
so
good
weird.
to see you guys. I know it is weird, dude. Dude, I heard a rumor on the streets. People they thought we had beef, man. They were like, "Yo, Kanan and they beefing."
For real?
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I was gonna say we play video games like every other night.
Yeah,
every other night, or almost like. I mean, we played last night. We're gonna play again tonight. So.
Yeah. We always out here, baby.
I talk to Joe more than anyone.
Dude, seriously, yeah, we're talking almost every damn day.
There was a point, I think, whenever I was just moving back and getting in the groove of things, though, where we didn't talk as often, but it was still at least weekly.
At least weekly, just not daily. Now it feels good to be back in the swing of things.
Oh, dude, yeah, finally, feels great. It took forever. We pulled some bottles ahead of time. Maybe we could dig into those or
I'm thinking, yeah. I kind of want to start with I'm kind of feeling something sweet. Maybe at that Fiddler. I mean,
Fiddler?
Little Fiddler?
Yeah, let me find it.
All right, yeah. Let's get that thing real quick.
No, I put it in the shelf somewhere.
Dude, Steve, I know, man. The screen names are crazy.
Put a little dent in that bad boy.
Yo, look at that comment, dog. Yo, Fish, we see you, dog. Wait, hold on. Who is it, though?
I don't know. Oh.
No. What's up, Neo?
Does this work too?
That did work.
Yeah. Might have to end the night on one of those.
That's too funny.
That is funny.
There it is, baby.
Let me get that.
Yeah, good to see you guys. Look at that. Callan said the Fiddler pick is so damn fire.
Man, I love this thing too, man. I really do. This was like not a sleeper pick because I think it's pretty much almost gone. If not, I have to check. But this was a good one. I knew like no one wanted to miss out.
Yeah. I love when you guys like we're talking about it too, because like everything that Brandon, he's like not a big fan of weeders, maple syrup, so it's cool to see him like, oh, all right.
Yeah, it definitely like smells and sips like a weeder off of first sip. It's weird.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, dude, it smells so good though. Mm-hmm.
And there's only one other company that's maple finish tastes kind of like this. The whiskey itself doesn't, but the finish does, and it's 291.
Yeah. I'm gonna turn on my light real quick. I'm still here.
It's 291 is what I think. There
we go.
Local waffles and pancakes maple syrup. It's more of like a burnt sugar maple, like it's earthy kind of maple syrup. That's what this reminds me of too. The whiskey obviously doesn't taste the same. They're totally different. But that finish, that maple finish, it reminds me of that.
Yeah. I'm trying to feel like there is what I like though is like you get that big hit of maple, and then you get that like that bourbon core like oak in the back end there. Like you're expecting it to comments, man, are crazy. You're expecting it to like,
Can you read the French one?
No, I'm not gonna try to read that, man. I know you can though. You can read that.
Laissez le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
Dude, look at that, man. I'm not gonna try to say that.
Christmas in a glass. Yeah, for sure. This is a good pour.
Yeah. Joe's one with the 3G Wi-Fi. No, ain't no way, man. Ain't no way. I am hardwired in. I'm pulling a gigabyte right now. If I'm looking like a potato,
do I look like a potato? You don't look like a potato on my end. Maybe
you look great on mine. Yeah, you look great. Alan, am I looking like a potato? I better not be like, dude. I swear, that's like the bane of my YouTube. Hates me, man. Hates me, dude. All right. Did you guys survive that cold snap? I mean, you better have had some of this poured up with that cold snap y'all had. You had to have.
Oh yeah, I did. I had some of this. I had pretty much the lineup that Joe and I pulled off the shelf tonight is what I've been rotating. Like
really,
this lineup is exactly what I've been rotating. Now I feel like that's why you pulled them is because we've been playing games.
You've been
playing video games, and that's all I've been talking about is those bottles.
Yeah. I mean, we're now to that time frame. I feel like all of these bottles here are like that fall, winter, time frame for sure.
Yeah.
You do that.
Oh yeah.
Dude, people are saying I'm fuzzy on there, and you and I look clear. It's crazy. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, on my end, you do look a little more fuzzy than I do, but I probably am that way on your end too. You probably look more clear than I do.
Yeah, there's a little fuzz when I look up close at you. Yeah,
a little bit, right? Yeah, it's cool.
But it's not terrible. Yeah, that's crazy.
We're good.
Yeah. You guys are looking
first pour.
Real good.
Yeah, it honestly too. I think what would have helped this just even a little bit more to make it more perfect is even lower proof. It's already 112, but I feel like 104, something like that would have been just bawny.
Yeah. Yeah, that I don't know, man. That proof is I like it. It's tasty. Would you what would you rate this out of 10? What's your rating?
For a finish or just overall?
Let's go with a finish.
For finish, I'd say it's a 9 out of 10, I think, on the finish. Because because it almost if you gave it, I've given it to a couple of neighbors blind, but they don't really drink whiskey to be fair. But something like maple, a lot of people will pick up no matter what. This is one of those that it's almost, if you gave it to a lot of people blind, I guarantee a lot of people wouldn't guess that it's maple. So I like when a good finished whiskey can complement the whiskey without overdoing it to where you're like, oh yeah, I know exactly. Like port wine, if you finish too long in port wine, I know exactly what was finishing. You too, it's all day long. It almost gets like sulfurish, weird.
Big time.
Yeah, from a finish perspective, I would give this a 9 for like a everyday. You could grab it on the shelf, taking price point into account. I'd say like a 7.5, 7.5. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Dude, it's money. Yeah, it's so good. You guys killed this.
Yeah, I really like this pick. It's fun.
This is what I wish Rio would, because like they have their finishes and stuff. I wish Rio was a little more like this, where you get more of the whiskey. I want the sweet, but I want more of that like bourbon oak flavor at the end.
I did try their most recent batch, and I think it was a little bit similar to what you're describing, a little bit more. But someone in the Patreon did say they preferred this over Havana, and I forgot that I tried Havana. That was their maple syrup finish. It was really good, but I do think I prefer this one too, personally.
Yeah.
I didn't think Havana was a big hit. I think like Penelope, what they're doing right now with their estate collection and dropping those special editions, that's what whoever's blending for them, they need to keep doing that all day. Their finishes are cool, honestly. And what's crazy is their finishes is what put them on the map. Rio is what blew them up.
Oh yeah, Valencia.
Valencia, that's what I was gonna say. Right after Rio, Valencia blew them up, and now everyone pays attention to them, and then they come out with this. So it really helped. However, I think the finishing thing was sort of a fad. It's very hard to find a good finish now that I like crush, unless they're cigar blends. Cigar blends are a lot of times, especially when they use like a tawny. I have one that's a white port cask, and it's incredible.
It's crazy. Yeah. Dude, you know what cigar blend I want to try this year is the new Joseph Magnus. People are going nuts over it.
Yeah, I want to try
it. I saw the Junkies. I got the Bourbon Junkies Glen here.
Yeah.
They were talking about it, man. They got me all hyped up. I was like, damn, dude.
Got the Art of the Spirits for Veterans Day today.
Oh, Dude, I almost grabbed that one. Dude,
Veterans Day, I was like, we got to.
Happy Vets Day. Yeah, for all our veterans. We got a veteran right here. All the vets in the chat. There it is, baby.
Penelope's rocking right now. They absolutely are, dude. Not gonna lie. I mean,
No.
And anyone that tells me that they can't find a Penelope product that they don't like, I have a hard time believing you. I do at this point. Because now it's not just the shelfers and their finishes. Now, like these estate collection, and they're kind of easily accepted. I guarantee I can go tomorrow and get another 10-year or something along one of those. Like they're actually somewhat available. They're nuts, man.
Dude, they're killing it. Yeah. Like as far as like who went on a run in 2025, you got to put Penelope up there, dude.
Oh yeah,
I felt
they've been on a generational run. And then MGP purchased them, and now you can tell the whiskey's getting better too.
Yeah, it's nuts. Yo, GTC said, "Are you guys related? You look alike."
I saw that.
We are, dude. Yep. Crazy. Penelope Estate bottles are awesome.
You want to grab that one? Actually, now that
let's go, dude. Let's do it. This one's so good, though, man.
You got 9 or 10? I got 10.
I got 10. 10.
Yeah.
I've been putting a hurting on my 10. So good.
This one had just got cracked. That video that came out today where I got actually that's the next video.
On this
one? I just bought this like last week.
Yeah.
No, this video though, the most recent video has been popping off. So thanks to everyone that watched that video. It's almost at like 10,000 in a day, which is crazy.
Love the video. Someone said love the video posted. Joe Waters, I want to pick up the estate bottles tomorrow, dude. Yeah, you got to get those. Last year's were really good. Like Kane, remember that 9-year? You and I each had that one. That one grew on me.
Me too.
And then I picked up the last year's version of this around the same time. Loved it. But dude, I got to get it back up. Like these things are so good.
The 9 and the 10, Joe. I want to know if you get. I won't be mad if you don't, but there's one distillery that it really reminds me of. Like, it's almost like they use their juice. I know they didn't though, because they're
the 9-year.
9 and 10, but
9 and 10.
9 had more of that funk, and this one is like, I don't know. I want to see if you can guess.
Dude, it smells so freaking good, man. Oh my gosh. Omega is the only estate I can't find here. Omega is a monster, dude.
Yeah, I haven't tried that one.
I like Omega.
So when you sip this, don't think of it as Penelope. Try to think of a Kentucky distillery. Try to drink it and think of, you're guessing it. I'll give you that hint. Think of a Kentucky distillery. Like a big one.
Big Kentucky. I'm not getting turkey. Honestly, dude, I mean, I could either say Heaven Hill or Buffalo Trace.
Really?
Probably more Heaven Hill. Honestly, probably more Heaven Hill. Like you give me what would this be like the closest to that reminds me of? Yeah, I don't know what product from Heaven Hill, but I'm getting a little more. What are you getting?
I get turkey.
A lot.
I do. And I was gonna say let's grab that Russell's.
There's like this little not even nutty. Do you know what I could say too? Maybe a hot take. Maybe even bean. Maybe that's where that funk in turn, like that little bit. Maybe.
Really? You know what? To be fair, yours is like halfway. This is pretty fresh. Mine right now is like more of a cherry dusty. The 9 to me tastes like turkey, but where's that Russell? You have that Russell's pulled out? Yeah.
Dude, so much cherry though. You're spot on. The cherry on this is crazy.
Yeah. So I want to go to Russell's next just to see if there is, because I've been saying it out loud. And mostly I tell Gabby, I'm like, dude, this tastes so much like wild turkey. And my wife doesn't even like whiskey or no, but like I just ran to her about things. I'll pull it off the shelf. I've been kind of hitting that one, nipping at it, and just tasting it. And I'm like, man, this tastes like wild turkey. It's crazy.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Like I get like a red hot note for sure.
Yeah, like red hots, very fruit forward. There's a little like tiny bit of like some kind of nut, you know. Yo, why'd you flinch, dog?
I was trying to get that down.
Yo.
Oh yeah, that's definitely red hot. Oh my god, like big red gum too.
Yo, Whiskey Mike wants to know, what do you think about Texas whiskey, man?
Um, Mostly bad, but there's some that are really good. That's just honest, in my opinion. Mostly bad, but there's some that are really good. I think still Austin is one of the best distilleries. Period. They had a great run too. They've
Yeah,
been
he
on a
did.
pretty good run the past couple of years, and it's because they're making really cool and interesting and affordable stuff. Um, so I think still
Dude,
Austin's great.
those Monster Mash bottles, the ones they just released.
Yeah,
Oh,
I got
dude,
to try
so good.
one, and it was nuts.
Nuts. Oh man,
Yeah,
so jealous.
and then I got to try the Buzzard's Roost, maybe, or no, Buzzard something. I can't remember, but it was at Spillway, and someone just brought it in the car, and it was delicious. Iron Root's
Money.
pretty solid too. Yeah, that's a good call.
Yeah.
TX company is not horrible actually at all. It's just one of those companies that were. So that's what I think a lot of people sometimes get confused or don't know is a lot of brands are started to be competitors on the shelf. They are not looking for the B tag, the next Buffalo Trace. They are entering the market to be the competitor of regular Jack Daniels, regular Old Maker's Mark, and Crown. Like that's
Yeah.
some of their goal. Like for example, well, I don't know if necessarily Old Dominic was built for that, but it kind of seems like they were. But in turn, they're actually making some incredible juice because they have a Tennessee whiskey that's below 90 proof and it's super affordable on all the
Yeah.
shelves. Like a lot of those things, but they also kind of entertain the whiskey lovers, like the real big collectors and stuff, by releasing an 8-year age stated bourbon, a cash strength bourbon. So, but still making it affordable. There's a lot of brands that come out just to sit on shelves and compete. They're not
Yeah.
necessarily trying to make the next best thing. So,
100%. Yeah. Dude, I totally agree.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I forgot
Yo,
even what bottle put me on that topic. Somebody
right.
said something.
Oh, Iron Root. Iron Root.
TX. No, it's TX bourbon.
Oh, the
What
TX.
I was getting to is TX
Oh,
bourbon is kind of
yes.
one of those brands. They
Yes.
all were always made to be like, let's be the Texas Tito's. Essentially, they saw what Tito's did with vodka and said,
Yeah.
let's do that with whiskey.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, they're not going to
Um,
make phenomenal stuff, but it's decent.
Yo, Hagler, thank you for your service, man. He said,
Thank
happy
you,
happy
Abby.
Vets Day to my fellow vets, dog.
Happy Veterans Day, man.
Thank you for your service, man. Live in Austin. Still Austin's juice is overpriced and overrated. Maybe in 5 more years it'll be better. I'm not a fan. Damn.
Who?
Lord Marrow King. That's what he just said. He lives in Austin. So Austin juice is overpriced and overrated. Woo! Coming from the land where it's from, man.
Well, I'll say this: I've never seen a bottle come out of the distillery that was more than $200. I'm sure it's going to come one day, but for what they are at right now and what they're releasing at that, like I think that's pretty incredible. And a 6-year bottled and bond is like I think less than $80. 6-year
Right.
bottled and bond, red and blue corn. They're doing fun stuff. Monster Mash was great. Is it the Tanager? Yeah, I have a
Tanager?
bottle of the Tanager, and dude,
Oh yeah,
that's
John.
what I'm saying. That was like their most limited shit, and I think it was still 150, maybe if that.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
I think that's actually not bad. And Monster Mash,
Yeah.
it comes out once a year, and they do some really. It's a cool mash. It's gonna only happen that one time that year. Like that's just
And
cool.
those labels too, dude.
Yeah, it's
They
just
get
cool.
me on that, man. But I get it, man. Lord Marrow King, man.
That's also true. Sorry, Joe, to interrupt, but someone did point that out. $20 more per bottle at the distillery. A lot of times in regular
Really?
society, regular world, it makes sense, right? The distillery is going to sell it for the cheapest. But I think legally, like Buffalo Trace, their gift shop, whenever it's full of Blantons, I heard they actually have to send it to a distributor who then has to send it back to them because of the tier system that's in place. Like Buffalo Trace can't take it off the bottling line and put it on the shelf. It has to go through distribution to come back. So they
Oh,
have to pay. They have to upcharge.
yeah.
Stupid.
Yeah. Which is nuts, dude. I
It's
don't know.
nuts. Okay, yeah, here we go. Let's see.
That'll get me all hyped for the Russells. Now I gotta know. God, if I am looking like a potato, he's fuzzy, right, man? See people saying I'm fuzzy, man. What the hell, dude? YouTube hating on me, man. I swear they're after me.
I think they're messing with you.
You think so? I don't know, man. I don't want to be fuzzy, dog. I want to be clear for you, man.
They have to go through. Yeah, that is insane, right? Like you can't, as a distillery, I should be able to take that shit right off the bottling line and sell it.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's why Buffalo Trace. Why wouldn't you be able to buy a blends for $50? That's why no, they don't know. It's actually more expensive. I bought bottles cheaper outside of Buffalo Trace than at the distillery.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go blue with you real quick, man. Yo, I saw Kevin in here. Kevin, what's up, man? Here, I'm gonna change my colors up real quick.
Here we go.
Oh wait, let me go a little more blue. Oh my! Whoa! Too much blue. Whoa! Hold up. I'm trying to match your blue right now. I don't think I can.
See, to me, that's very close. This honestly tastes a little bit more oaky than a 10-year, which is crazy. This has a little bit more of a sweeter oak, but they do taste similar. Like, to me,
I'm getting cherry for sure on this Russell's.
And to be fair, we also have different single barrels too. That sucks. But
okay, I mean, I can see where you're coming from. Yeah, especially the finish. The finish for sure is giving me a little more of that vibe.
Yeah.
Oh man, Garm coming in hot, dog. What's up, Garm? You see that? Shot pies, dog. Shot pies, baby. AOL, come on, man. That's too funny.
Although I don't recognize that name now that YouTube switched the names.
Dude, it is crazy. Yeah, I know. With this, Garm,
Thank you for the 5. Gone. But it's so weird. After YouTube changed their names, I kind of recognize some of the profile pictures, but some I don't. Like Big Ride Willie, his picture's just a W. I think I know Willie. Like I know a Willie, but I don't know if that's the same one I'm thinking of because his name's different.
Will. Yeah, that's Will. That's Will. That's Will.
That's
Wilson,
Will. That's Will Wilson.
Yeah.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like I would have never known that. That's annoying.
I like to call him Big Ride, dog. Big Ride Willie.
Big Ride's kind of fire.
Hey, come on, man.
Big Ride.
No. It's just he said it's just Will, bro. Nah, man. We calling you.
Big
we calling
Ride
you government,
Willie,
baby. Big Ride Willie, Playboy. Let's go.
Big Ride Willie.
Al Gordon said Joe's coming in from that AOL. That's crazy, man. I can't believe I'm hardwired in, man. That's nuts. That is true. Mama's birthday tomorrow. That's true.
Really? Happy early birthday to you. Start singing some Sinatra. She would like that off.
We wrap up like that. We wrap up and say, happy birthday. Yo, Queasy said, what you riding, Willie? Yo, Willie, Willie, tell us more, man. What's up, Joe? Dude, this is hitting. This Russell's is hitting real nice right now. When was yours? Is that a newer bottle?
I honestly don't know.
Let's see if I have a laser code on here.
Yeah, 2024.
24?
I guess not that new, but kind of new.
I think mine's like a 21 or 22.
I did try the new Russell's 13 Jacob Pours, and it was delicious. Like, so really good. Yeah.
Right? Dude, I loved it.
It was really good.
Nate got a bottle of that, dude.
Really?
Yeah, so Nate got a bottle. We cracked it, and it's very, like, to me, it's turkey to the core. Like, big turkey, you know?
Yeah, it is big turkey for sure.
What did Marrow King say? Big Ride. Steve. Oh, okay. I might have missed it.
Me too.
Will said, I won't pay secondary for anything. Damn, dog. It's a lie, dog. I don't know. I saw your Russell's video. Okay. I see you kind of freaking down the turkey now, right? You're getting down with it. You're freaking it down, man. Is wild turkey starting to climb your ladder now? Is like, is it getting, if you had to put it and stack rank it up against the makers and the jacks and everyone, like, where are you putting that? Where are you putting turkey, baby?
Top 5 distillery. Probably 3 or 4. Depends on the day for me.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's funny because you and I were talking about this the other night. You sip it, especially around fall time, drink a little heavier beer, a little more nutty. You want a little bit of like funk in there, just something, just Russell's. I feel like that wild turkey gives you that, man.
And for me, I personally am I'm a person that I don't get any nutty from turkey whatsoever. It, to me, tastes like an old library. Like a library smell. It's weird. I know it sounds weird, but it reminds me of like an old library, an old study. It's dusty.
Yeah, like I get like, so they say Jim Beam's peanuts. I get like cashews on wild turkey
for sure.
Funky cashews. It's weird. I don't know why that is, but like it's like a sweet. I don't know. It's probably just me, but yeah, it's weird to me.
I'll put it this way: my palate's gotten to the point where it's almost, which is weird. It's very hard for me to really dislike a whiskey now. I can appreciate a lot of things about most whiskeys, which is honestly I'm happy about that. But there are still like there a lot of bean products I still cannot get behind. There's no way. But some of these picks, like I have a pick I'll probably take a pull from tonight. They are phenomenal. They're so
Yeah,
good.
so good. Yeah,
That now that they're going up to like 10-year, they're going cask strength, like over, So Beam is still on the bottom tier for me when it comes to
I
American
agree.
bourbon.
I agree. I haven't. I like if I don't honestly, dude. I don't know if I bought a single bean product this year. That might sound crazy.
Me neither.
That might
I
sound
bought
crazy.
knob. Yeah, I bought knob.
Did
That's
you
it.
buy a knob? Yeah,
Yeah.
I did that. I don't think I bought any knob picks this
Yeah.
year. I kind of eased up. I was like, I already have so many of them,
Yeah.
and I just, I don't know. I tried like their cast strength, like the cast strength knob picks. They're good. They're really good.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? The last one I had was the bottle readers one.
Yeah.
The daily, like
Solid. That one is solid.
that one, yeah. But that'd be the only one.
Yeah, that one is really solid. But the, Beam for me though, I say bottom. It's bottom for Kentucky. I've had worse Texas. I've had worse Colorado. I've had worse Indiana whiskey. MGP
Mm,
even. I've had some pretty shitty 4-year-old MGP that aged somewhere it shouldn't have aged in a
yeah,
barrel it shouldn't have been in, and it's not good. But yeah, Turkey's up there, man. It could even be a top 3 on any day. But like you even mentioned, for me, you could say I'm a tater at heart or whatever, but I still always stand. Buffalo Trace is one of the greatest distilleries. They make some of the greatest
yeah.
products, in my opinion, and the prices. I know I'm gonna.
The prices,
If
yeah,
you take out secondary market, though, their prices are some of the most fair prices by any large distillery in the world.
100%.
Like it's
Yeah.
crazy how cheap you can get some
Secondary
of this.
aside,
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, their prices are it's like to get a BTAC bottle for 100, less than $150.
yeah.
Crazy,
This year,
crazy.
someone just told me that they got a George T. Stagg 140 proof hazmat, which is a 15-year. They announce it every year too, how old it is. 15-year for $120. Like, dude, that is wild. That's
That's
so
nuts.
wild.
That is nuts. Yeah.
Um, so yeah, Buffalo Trace is great. Jack Daniels, I think, is probably 2.
Number two, huh?
Yeah, I think so. For the pure fact that this is a crazy question I asked myself the other day because I've just been thinking about like how cool and great whiskey is and how innovative some people are in this industry. I can't think off the top of my head any other brand that does like a single barrel proof just regularly available on the shelves. Like when I think if it takes you a while to think about it, that means that they're one of the first and innovators in that space. Do you know of any single barrel proofs that are on the shelf or like foolproof single barrels though that they hand select and put out
Hmm.
that I could think of? Right, I'm trying to think.
I mean, at their proof points, I was like,
Or even just cash room, because the Russell single barrel we just had, that's a good example. They put out a single barrel,
right.
but they proof it down to 110, all their stuff.
And yeah,
And Jack
and
Daniels, every single bottle you get at most stores, if you go to one town, you're gonna see so many different barrels because they're all not the same.
right, they're all different.
So yeah, they just literally, I feel like they just put them in a case and send them off. Like, let's
Yeah,
see
I
if
mean,
anyone
off the
said
rip,
that.
like thinking through, dude, I think you're right, man. Yeah, I think you're right.
It's very hard for me. I would have to go down and like Google it or something, but off the top of my head, I don't know if there's many brands that do offer that. And if they do, they probably did it from Jack Daniels. So they are innovators in that space. And I think that is the best bang for your buck in all of whiskey is some of those ryes, especially a Hero Select. I
Oh,
mean,
dude, the Hero Select stuff,
it's just
man,
insane. Their
insane,
Coy Hill, dude, Coy Hill, same thing. 79.99 MSRP
dude.
for Coy
I
Hill.
know.
Like, what?
Yeah,
What are we doing? Jack Daniels
it is
14
nuts.
was $120 maybe?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
120 something proof. Like, dude, Jack Daniels is number 2 for me. Sorry, that was a little bit of a rant. And then number
No, I mean,
3 is a toss up for Makers and Wild Turkey. Makers because of the consistency, and I love the artistic approach that they have.
yeah.
Turkey is just quintessential.
I know it really is. I went down the whole buff turkey. Like it's like you take two of these like legacy distilleries, like,
Yeah,
and it's like combining it. And like I got so sucked into the buff turkey craze,
yeah,
and some of them were great, some of them were
yeah.
okay, But I agree with you. Like you have Buffalo Trace up there, Wild Turkey. Can you name MGP though? Can you put MGP in there?
No, I feel like you can't anymore.
You can't put MGP in generically.
Not anymore because there's so much bad and so much incredible. Like I
Yeah, that's
think
true.
MGP can.
MGP
I could
brand.
swap out a really good MGP for any of those legacy distillers I
Ooh,
just named any
wait,
day.
wait, wait. Can you put? All right, actually, that's a good question. Can you put? So you have Buffalo Trace. They have all their lineup, right?
Yeah.
Can you do the same thing with MGP? They got Luxco, so they got Remus, they got all those brands. Penelope. Can you put them in the category? Can you say, hey, they are up there fighting with the turkeys and everyone else? You got Russells, you got what? You can, right? You have to. No, you don't think so?
Well, what do you mean ranking or like competing?
Yeah,
Competing.
competing. Like
Oh
MGP.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, all
Yeah,
day, dude. Like a 12-year-old MGP will crush some 15-year-old Kentucky like
dude,
all day long.
100%. Yeah,
And honestly,
absolutely.
that like some of that even eight to 12-year-old MGP, if you can find a really good blend or a really good single barrel, some of those are competing with BTAC level stuff. Like you said,
Yeah.
absolutely they are for no doubt. Some of those old Carters I heard are
Oh, dude, crazy.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
You know what? Whiskey Madness name would go when he said Old Forester would be the other, and they're both under Brown Foreman. Jack, Brown Foreman. Yeah, I
I
agree with you
prefer
there.
Jack over
I
Old
think so
Forester,
too.
but
Yeah,
yeah, that is a good distillery.
dude. Yeah. Let me see. Have you ever tried anything out of Cedar Ridge? You have, Cannon, right?
Yeah, I have a bottle, but it was batch one. That is a
Yeah.
I don't know if it's single barrel, but that is a cash strength release. Um
I got a whole bunch of samples I got to try. Chris hooked me up and was able to get me a bunch. It's good stuff, dude.
The one
Really
that
good.
I have is really good. It does sip hot and it's a little bit soft, but it's only $40. Like for
Yeah.
$40, it's incredible. So I've heard that since they've grown, like some of their stuff's really good, and I do need to try it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, hold up. This actually might segue us here. Sleeper Distillery of the Year. Sleeper Distillery of the Year.
Of the year. What's yours?
And it's only because I got to try more single barrels and samples, dog. Sleeper. I wanna do some blinds with this. Dickel versus everybody, baby.
Bro.
I might say these single barrels alone have intrigued me more than I'd say other brands right now. Only because these bottles, I'm not trying to hype it up, but $60 to $65. This one in particular, March 31st, 2006, when he was put in the barrel.
It's crazy.
2006, dog, for $60.
It's crazy.
Dog. Look, Jacob said, get out. Dude, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. If you can find one of these, how do we mute the right side of the screen?
Dude, if you I will give it this. On the smell, it does smell a little bit like the Flintstone vitamin note. Whoever pointed that out for the first time, it's spot on. But it literally smells like condensed milk sweetness level in here because of that oak presence. Once you taste it, by your third sip, this is hard to confuse with Russell's 15 sometimes. Okay, like it is that good. It's just
Oh,
bulletproof. The oak, the oak, like the
the
sweet,
oak, for sure.
rich oak. There's no nutty in
Dog.
here. It's very elegant. It's so nice.
It is, right? I don't know. Like, if I think about what I've been going to, so now I have 4 or 5 picks now because I went down the rabbit hole. And these 15-year picks are often 17, 16, 17, 18, 19 years old. Buddy Travis hooked me up with some that are 20 and 21 years old. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy. I can't believe how good they are.
Someone sent you that?
Yeah, Travis Robeson, dude. He hooked me up with a bunch of samples, and I tried. Dude, it was nuts good.
When did you do that?
I did it on a live like a few weeks back, I think.
And there was
3
20
weeks.
year in there?
Yeah, 20-year, dog.
Were you by yourself on that line?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Damn, that's crazy. Was it good?
Jack said, "Dude is drunk. Go home."
Nah, man, I'm
I don't
telling you,
know.
these are pretty incredible.
They're incredible. Yeah. I don't know. Like, and maybe what I'll do. Dude, these comments. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have to go through. I'll go buy up like the rest of their bottled and bond, the rest of their line, because I have not given any of those respect,
Mm-hmm.
and I have a feeling I may not like them. But I only say like this is, I think, I'm rooting for Dickel in the sense like they keep putting stuff like this out, dude, and making high aged whiskey affordable again, where you're not paying a premium $150+ You know, I don't know. For $60, dude, it's crazy value. I love it.
Now I'm gonna give my. I'll just tell you my sleeper distillery real quick, and I'll give my 2 cents on Dickel. I think Old Dominic is the sleeper distillery of the year for me. For
Okay, I like that. I
dude,
like
their
that.
single barrel program kind of
Right.
kickstarted this year. All
Yeah.
their weeders came out. The 8-year cash or the 8-year came out. Their cashing bourbon. A lot of awards were won this year by that distillery, and the affordability, everything about it. I think they're probably the sleeper distillery of the year for me. I've really enjoyed everything. Back to Dickel. Here is where Dickel is in a pickle. Here's where I think they just are. They don't make any sense.
Okay.
You offer these, we just explained. Every bottle that says 15 more than likely is not 15. But if it is, it is. It's still 15 years old. But a lot of these are aged up to 19 years. Why does Dickel come out with a 17 and this year 18 and charge you over $250 for that bottle
Ridiculous.
for the same proof? And
Yeah.
now it's a blend. Now, one of my hot takes, though, I think that if done really, really well, a blend could be better than a small batch. I've always kind of stood on that. I think a blend could be much better than a small batch. Or no, yeah, a blend could be better than a single barrel. Excuse me, that's what I meant to say. So a good small batch can be better than a blend if done right.
Yeah.
The 17 and 18, I've only tasted the 17, and it is incredible. It really is incredible, just like this one is, though. And I only had to pay $60 for this,
$60,
65
right.
bucks. So that's where the thing that I think they kick themselves in the ass is let's put this on the shelf, act like nobody sees it, and then charge you 250, 300 for this one. It's the same age.
Yeah, same
What are
age,
we doing?
100%. Yeah, you're right though. I mean, I've never actually tried any of those either. I just won't. I won't do it.
And you know, I'll be honest with you too. I've only ever had Dickel Tabasco, Dickel Rye.
The rye you liked. The rye
I
you
did
liked. I
like the
remember that.
rye for
You put me
26
on it.
bucks. It
That was
doesn't
money.
taste right.
Yeah.
I think I had a 9-year a very long time ago, and a few 15s now. I think Dick was one of those things that was cool to hate, and it was one of those where I just listened. I was like, all right, cool, not for me. I wish though earlier on I would have gotten more videos that came across my feed or anything saying like, hey, just try it, give it a chance. It's only like you're chasing after these right here, and if you find them, you're going to pay a lot of money. You're going to pay a premium. Just what in the meantime, go pay $50, go pay a
Honestly,
fraction of that and try it.
I think too, if you're getting into whiskey and bourbon, a pick like this would be, imagine you and I in our first beginning whiskey journeys, how complex, rich, it gives you that oak, but at an affordable cost. And you can really start, the proof I think is just right for it. I don't know. This is one of those ones I wish I would. I remember I had a 9-year pick that was actually 12 years old. And I was like, yeah, this is good. I think I gave you a sample of that early on too. And I was like, yeah, this is good, but I didn't have this level. Like this is different level. Yeah.
And like what happened? What happened? Did everyone just see a video where some guy said that it tastes like Flintstone vitamins and we all said, oh hell no. I love Flintstone vitamins, dude.
Yeah, they're good. They're
I
really
used to
good.
chomp them down. Like, what do you mean? Ugh, why did I say gross?
You're right. You're right. You're not wrong, dude. You're not wrong.
It was just cool to hate on him, and I feel bad for him, man. I feel like a bully. I feel like a bully for no reason.
You know what, man? We need to go. You know, we got to go. We got to go film at Dickel. Me and you, dude. We'll go out there. We'll go stomping through, man. Let's do it.
I heard it's one of the best tours. One of the coolest
awesome
spots. Yeah.
Dude, get out there. Hell yeah, dude. Oh, I love that. Dickel Rye is MGP and cold chill filtered is what Neo said. Damn.
Oh, I got it. Yeah, that's a very, very hot take for RJ. Very hot. I'll explain myself again. I want Joe's take on this as well. Hot take. Okay. There's no reason that I can't buy 12-year-old plus bourbon under $100 when I can go buy age-stated Scotch that is imported under $60, $70. I'm assuming you meant for the same age or import, regardless. The reason being is climate has a lot to do with everything. Ingredients as well, cooperages, regions, all of it just matters, but it's mostly boils down to the weather. So, I mean, most scotches, almost all scotches, and by the way, you can correct me if I'm wrong too, RJ, but a lot of Scotch, if not all, can be artificially colored legally. I think they can.
Mm-hmm.
But even still, all the Scotches that come out are like piss yellow. They use used bourbon barrels for the most part, or a used barrel of some sort for the most part. So they're not a brand new empty barrel. It's not getting the same interaction. So even when people tell me that Scotch is better than American single malt, I strongly disagree, especially if an American single malt company is using a brand new barrel like bourbon does. It's way better. It's we discovered that and we were like, yeah, that's better. Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna age it. And I don't know why Scotland never went away from it. But so you're aging in used barrels. And then on top of that, you have to age for so long because it's not getting as much interaction, or it's a little different of an interaction, if you will. And then your climate is so much different. It's cold a lot of the time. It's muggy a lot of the time in Scotland. I know there's different regions of Scotland, but Scotland is what, the size of a state, right? Right. I think.
Oh, dude.
So it doesn't vary that much. Whereas in the US, Kentucky, you're aging something 12 years versus even Scotland's probably, you'd have to age something in Scotland for 20 plus in a new uncharred or in a charred unused barrel to even get that same effect. The same thing like in Texas, an 8-year bourbon is going to be like a 12 plus year Kentucky bourbon. It's going to be similar because of climate.
Yeah.
So that's how they play around with it a little bit. But to that, I think that a lot of American distilleries sometimes take advantage of that in a way. Like I heard
100%.
the excuse one time where it was like, well, their bourbon down here in the South is like basically a 12-year-old Kentucky bourbon. I'm like, hold on, wait. It's still a 4-year-old bourbon. Why are you charging several $100 for it?
Right.
That's
100%.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That just seems like you're stealing from people. But
yeah. No, I think because of the hype, and I'll be curious with everything that's happening right now, if we're going to see a correction and we're going to get more stuff like what Dickel's doing right here. But here's the thing. Okay, well, my question is from a business perspective, sure, maybe like, taxes and everything that comes up, but like, how are they doing this at a profit? You know what I mean? How are they sitting on 19-year-old barrels and they're like, hey, $65? Yeah, well, the wholesale cost is going to be cheaper, right? So if we're paying $65 out the door at the store, they, they could have bought that bottle for $50. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't know, dude. That's where I think Dickel is shaking things up. And I know the whole thing, and someone mentioned it. Perusal was big on that. Perusal, I remember seeing his videos where he's like, man, Dickel sucks. It's mineral forward. I'm like, yeah. And he's consistently said that. And I led into the hype, dude. I remember trying like one or two, and I was like, not my thing. I never gave him a chance again. But that's where, if I'm playing like devil's advocate, and it goes back to what you said about Buffalo Trace. How is Buffalo Trace minus secondary market? People hype that up. People in the secondary groups out here are putting the BTEC stuff for $900. It's nuts. But they went into that store, less than $200. They bought that bottle for a 15, 17, 18, whatever it is, your old whiskey, And it's like, I think we need to get back to that. And NDPs, not saying that NDPs are the problem, but maybe they are the problem. I get that they're craft, they're smaller businesses, right? You want to support your local businesses, but sometimes it's like, man, I don't know. Do you believe in the whole $10 per year thing? Do you follow that?
I think that'd be a really cool logic.
Yeah.
Because to
12
me,
years,
whiskey,
$120 max.
What's that?
Like 12-year-old, $120 max then.
Well, yeah, because then if you're getting a 20-year-old for $200, like that's pretty nuts.
Yeah.
A 20-year-old for $200 is, but you never see that.
You never see that. No.
Ever.
No.
Like, I don't know what threshold it is, but it's like 10 is like a big number of some of these guys. And it's like, once we get to 10, we're pumping this shit up. And I'm like, okay, whatever, cool. But the 10-year I do think like that would be the ideal situation. 10 years or $10 for every year. And already, like, whiskey is one of those things where it's like, holy shit, this is like such an underrated thing. I always think this is amazing. One of my favorite questions to ask people is, this bottle's 10 years old. Where were you 10 years ago? Well, that was aging, and you only had to spend where were you 10 years ago? And then just put $10 aside each year since. And then you could buy a bottle and just think about, and when you have that pour, maybe if you buy a 10-year for a special I can't even think, celebration, whatever. It doesn't even have to be. Just every time you sip it, just think like, this is a 10-year age stated product. Where was I 10 years ago? Man,
100%.
if only I saved $10 a year, I get to enjoy something this cool, this incredible. Yeah, like, dude, whiskey is so underrated. So
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah.
yeah,
Knob Creek 21 at 250 is not a terrible, not terrible
it's
pricing in
not.
today's market. Yeah,
It's
it's
not.
really not.
The
Yeah,
only thing terrible about it's bean.
yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That was a good but it's not. It's not at all.
No.
10 years ago, I was buying hot Cheetos with the ice cream, man. Exactly, bro. Exactly.
Right?
10
That's
years
kind of
ago,
crazy.
10 years ago, I had subwoofers in the back of my SUV.
Beating
Going
down the block,
crazy.
no?
10 years ago. That's where I was.
Oh, it's funny. Someone, let me see. Hold on. I saw a comment in here. Hold on. All right. J Day said Dickel 15 or Jefferson's cast strength, biggest surprise of 2025. Which one? That's actually a really good. That's actually, J Day, that's actually, you might be spot on that because I just pulled it out too, Kaden. I had to pull it out because I was like, yeah, I have 2 bottles of
Both
this.
distillers do not have the greatest reputation.
Great point as well.
And Jefferson's is another one of those where I'm kind of thinking like, why? Why is that? Because it
Why?
was a
Yeah,
gimmick that they threw it across the ocean. It actually isn't a gimmick. They actually do put it
they
on an
actually
ocean
use it.
voyage for 11 months, minimum 11 months. Jefferson Tropics actually ages its life in Singapore, which is the most hot and humid climate consistently all year. So
Yeah,
it's gimmicky, but they actually are making use of that gimmick and showing you that it's possible.
totally. Yeah.
But
Biggest
man,
surprise,
yeah,
though. Biggest surprise between this and the Dickel,
they're
which is
both the
bigger,
same
baby.
price. And that's dude. That is literally one of the greatest questions I've ever gotten whiskey, especially
That's a
this
really
year
good question.
because of this explanation where Dickel 15-year age stated product, $65. This is H. They say it. They mention it on the neck tag, but I've never got a bottle with a neck tag. But if you reach out to Jefferson and ask them, they'll tell you 8-year,
Okay.
but it's cash strength total. This is. Did you know that the Dickels are also cash strength, but they're just so low because of the
Right. They're
climate
low.
that Dickel's
Yeah.
in. But we're on total. We're talking like pretty much very low proof to very high proof. This is 130 proof. But the one that impressed me the most, I
Damn.
because it's a single barrel, I'm gonna have to say no. I'm gonna go with Jefferson's to create a batch that it goes back to what I was saying earlier. You can
Okay.
create a batch that is so good it could be better than a lot of single barrels. And I bet there's a ton of these single barrels that are no bueno. Like I've tried to tell people, I'm not saying every single barrel. They're single barrels at the end of the day, but
It could be
because
some
this
that
was
are.
a batch, this was the biggest surprise.
So the 4 15-year plus Dickels I've had, never had a bad one.
Mm.
Never had a bad one. Out of the 4. I feel like I'd have one at least bad. They're all fire.
Mm-hmm.
Steve said I can't get on the Jefferson's cast strength hype train. Really? That's crazy. Dude, I believe that though. Like my local liquor store, I was telling my dude this, like people are
Word up
gonna
right
go
now,
crazy.
Steve.
People I think were like just because of the Jefferson's name were like, nah, and like I'm like this, and you were the first to kind of come out and say it, like this bottle monster. And I feel like this could be an end of the year contender, in my opinion.
For me, there's no doubt. I mean,
Yeah.
I have put it side by side with a lot of things this past year because this is probably my third bottle. And I'm almost out. I'm gonna need to grab a fourth. And I don't know if I've grabbed that bottle that often in a long time. But what's crazy, like to me, this is Stag Junior readily available on the shelf, and it honestly has beaten some of the Stags and blinds. The other night, though, we did do one, and one of my Stags
Ooh,
did beat it. It
really?
just
Okay.
depends. Yeah, it just depends, right? But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, it's just as good to me as some of the ones that I have open, but it's just regularly available on the shelf, and it's like $60. It's so good.
Where'd they source from? Where do you think they source from?
It's
Is it?
Kentucky.
It's Kentucky. It is
It is
Kentucky.
Kentucky.
Okay, so not
I'm pretty
MGP.
sure it says it on the front too, right? Yeah, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey.
Kentucky straight bourbon. Heaven Hill.
No, I think if hang on, I never asked myself that actually.
Because if my first thought is Heaven Hill. Trying to see if I have the bonded down here.
Like, there's no way on God's green earth that it's Beam. I know
It's
that.
not Barton. It's not Barton. There's no way it's Barton.
That's the Lord. That's like the MGP of Kentucky. So it could be some really good foolproof, basically 1792 foolproof, like really good 1792 foolproof. If it's Barton, or could be Green River. It could very easily be Green
Mm.
River. They could also,
Really?
just because it says Kentucky Straight, they could have blended Barton with Green River, which I could 100% see in this blend all day. The only thing, you know what? I do think it's Barton because it's 130 proof. Green River is much lower.
They're
Much
not.
lower.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen any Green River at that
No.
proof.
No. And you had to blend a ton of barrels to get to this. I guarantee you, these are definitely foolproof. 1792. I bet.
Yeah, you might be. Yeah, because this does remind me of one of those. I got to try a Buckner's Barton single barrel, a 13-year or whatever. There is actually some similarities. That one I think was like, I want to say it was like 128. I can't remember the proof on it. It was
They
up
said
there.
Kentucky Artesian Distillery. RJ said.
They
I've
source
heard of
from.
them, but not
Who is
really.
that?
I don't know.
Who's
I've heard
that?
of it, but not really.
Oh, let me look it up real quick. Kentucky Artesian Distillery? Who the hell?
What's the highest proof Michter's available? I don't know. Honestly, I like Michter's a lot, but I do think that they're a little.
Dude, it straight up says visit the home of Jefferson's Bourbon. That's crazy, right?
At this point, so by the way, Jefferson's has been in the game since the 90s, I'm pretty sure. They were like the first people to do this whole sourcing thing as well. By this point, they're pretty much distilling their own. They have guys operating, working everything out of the place that they're sourcing from, probably telling them exactly what ingredients to throw in. At this point, they pretty much are distilling their own. They just don't do it on campus.
Oh, interesting. So they make the Whiskey Row bourbon too. I don't know if you've seen that. I've seen that here at a couple stores. It's called Whiskey Row. It was all
Like
over
Lunch
Louisville.
Row?
No, it's their own like craft brand. Um, but yeah, it was. I remember seeing it in Louisville. I think I tried a port of it in Louisville, and then I saw it at a store here in Colorado. Interesting. So is that the case then?
It's pretty cool.
Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know. That's cool, man.
I was looking at some Kentucky Owl bottles. One was $5.50. What's everyone's take on it? Kentucky Owl is okay, but to me, it's like it's nutty like Beam is.
What was the last bad whiskey you've had? Like legit bad. Like legit, you were like, nah, this thing is garbage. If Kevin's still in here, he put one. No, it wasn't Kevin. It was Chris. Chris did it. It's a Canadian whiskey. It's terrible. I bought it earlier this year, dude. 15-year Canadian whiskey. Terrible. Awful.
I did just try one at a store.
Yo, J-Day just said Evan Williams bottle and bond. Well, that's crazy, dude.
I did just have one in the store, but I'm trying to think. Oh, dude, you know what was not good to me? The Ferrand, Bardstown Ferrand or whatever. It's finished in a cognac barrel.
I've seen that, but is it not good?
Oh no! and I got to try it in the next video. The next bourbon hunt that's coming out, you'll see I tried it on camera. I dumped the rest of that pour out, and I told the man, I was like, dude, I mean no disrespect, but this is not good. And he was like, oh no, he was like, I get it, man. He you could tell he's a stoner. He was like, oh no, it's cool, man.
Oh, good, dude. Yeah,
cool, man. I was like, all right, cool. This shit is garbage. It was not good. That was probably the last one I can remember being like, holy shit.
I'm looking at the people, like people are popping off in here. It's so funny.
What's yours, Joe?
Pritchard Hill. Mine, I would probably say, is this. It's a Canadian whiskey. I bought it earlier in the year. It's called Hunt and Gather. It's a 15-year-old Canadian whiskey, cast strength. I have a video dropping on it, like I think maybe this week. I can't remember what's dropping. But dude, it is awful. It is so bad. Like someone had asked me, they were like, man, you're always like reviewing good whiskeys and stuff. Or like, you're like saying most of my whiskeys are usually rated 6 and up, typically.
Me too. Me too.
Like, but it's like life's too short to live to drink crap whiskey, like I'm not gonna go out and buy crap. Like and I'm so cautious now with what I buy. This one I was like, you know what? It was 15-year, it was $50. Canadian whiskey. I hate Canadian whiskey, but I was like, maybe this will be the one. Nah, it wasn't the one, dude. It straight up tasted like a tennis ball. Shit was so bad.
Yeah.
Nasty, dude. So yeah, it's sitting, it's staring at me over there. I've been blinded on it. It's bad. I hate it.
Best bottle for under $100 and best over 100, no budget. And best no budget. Let's each go one at a time. So let's think of best under, and then we'll go. Under $100. And this is so subjective because it depends on what you're looking for. It depends on the type. Do you want a lot of age and oak? Do you want just? I'm gonna just go with the best overall and one that you could even consistently find secondary for around 100, 110. But let's be real. But I could find them for 100. Never MSRP though. I've actually never found one MSRP. Just a store pick of it for $80. Weller 107. You can find them for 100. You can on secondary.
100.
Yeah, that's my 100 or below.
Okay. That's a good question. Let me think. For me,
it's a big category.
It's a very big category. I'm like,
oh, you know what? Jack Single Barrel Rye. Actually, fuck that. Jack Single Barrel Barrel Proof Rye.
That's you gonna go there? Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine might be ridiculous, dude. Well, no, actually, no. The later batches weren't that good. I was gonna say early times, but the Sazerac batch that I tried recently was terrible. I hated it.
I have one on the shelf that's so bad.
So bad. I can't say that anymore. I think. Let me think here. I got to make sure I answer. This is a big, big question. I'm trying to think like readily, like what.
Nice. Just two people in your Zoom call. Don't acknowledge your chat. It's a live stream, buddy. Jesus Christ. Yeah. I'm not going to sit here and just look at you the whole time. Jesus.
That's a really that. I don't know why that's like racking my brain right now. That's tough. I mean, because I was gonna say like wild turkey rare breed. You know, I was like maybe rare breed.
Yeah, that's a great answer.
But I've been hit or miss on those batches sometimes. So, if not that, dude, I'd probably say honestly under 100 Maker's Picks. Maker's Pick, like if I'm going single barrels, like I think Maker's Picks for like 112, 120 proof points.
And you could put them in a cocktail. They're so good.
Dude, that's a great answer. That'd be mine for under. What's your over?
That's a great answer. That's a great answer. And sorry, by the way, I wasn't trying to be mean. It's just that comment didn't really make a whole lot of sense to me. We're interacting, drinking whiskey. I want to try to talk to the chat as much as we try. That's another thing is we do try our hardest to read all the chat, but I apologize. I wasn't trying to be mean. Anyway, now over 100. Because again, that question is so, and then we have a no budget, which I know my no budget answer, but over 100, I mean, that could be 600, right?
I guess, yeah. Like, is there a range?
Right.
Maybe we cap it at like up to 200.
You tell me. Okay, 2. How rare? Are we going readily available? Are we going? It doesn't matter.
Let's go readily available. Readily available.
Thank you.
Over 100.
Over 100 readily available. I don't even know if I own one. Old Forester 1924 is pretty good.
Ooh, I was gonna say that. I love 1924.
It's a pretty solid bottle.
But I don't know if I can say that's readily available. Well, I guess it is more so now.
Oh, you're right. You're right. No, you are right. It's not.
Yeah.
A readily available one, and that's the thing too. That's another thing about whiskey. There's not a whole ton of readily available $100+ bottles that are like.
I almost said the Heaven Hill grain glass.
Oh yeah, that's the answer. There you go.
But that's it. Over 100.
Yeah.
It is. I'm seeing it on shelves everywhere now. At least out here, it's all over the place.
Me too. I've come across at least 7 of them, and I've not been hunting that hard from them. I go out. Well, it depends because I sometimes go out more times than often a week. I don't know, but
yeah. But that one, over 100 though. Outside of that, readily available. I can't say little
$100, man. There's not much. A little book. Oh, you know what? But it is readily available. But I mean, through their membership, Barrel King though, their stuff is I think 100-something a month. But you get to their Barrel King stuff is fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Nashville. Were you gonna say Nashville?
I was going to, but like you can't find them on the shelves. Typically, in most states, you can't find them on the shelves.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, that's a good, but no budget. Give me that Willow Purple Top, baby, from Dodds, man.
yeah, probably Willow Purple Top. I was gonna say you can give me the Pappy. The Pappy is good by the way. The Pappy is good by the way. Just like People like to hate on that Dickel 15. People love to hate on Pappy 20 and 23 too. The people that, they're like, I tried it. Too oaky. It's too terrible.
It is different.
That shit is fucking delicious. Okay. I've tried it and it's incredible. People
23
love
is
to
good.
hate on it. It really is tasty.
Well, I don't know if I can say Pappy 23. It was good for what it was, but once I found, because I was blinded on it, once I found out what it was, I was like, oh man, like I guess I thought, but it was very sweet, like
oh my god,
I don't know, like
it was confectionery. It's like powdered sugar sweet.
Yeah, it was so sweet. It wasn't bad by any means, but
now now the MSRP I do think is like over 300 something. I'm not paying that. It's not worth that.
Yeah,
like MSRP, I do think is like 350, 400 now for 23. I'm not paying that.
No,
I will buy the 20 and below though, because that's what I can afford. The 15 is phenomenal. It's really good. The rye was a little bit overhyped, I thought, unless the bottle did start to oxidize. But the one that I tasted was a little overhyped.
Have you ever had any? The Garm was asking about the orphan barrel stuff. You ever had any of their stuff?
You know what?
You did, didn't you?
Once, maybe.
Yeah,
but I was gonna say no. I don't think so.
I don't think I've never tried it. Never tried it.
Let's do one more pour because Joe and I have a date night tonight. So you guys
are... Little Old Fashioned said, "What's up, Chad? As A. Smith Bowman cast strength is amazing. It is amazing. It's impossible to find. I know you and I both can't find that out here.
No,
in our states, we ain't finding that.
Nah, I would have bought it though. I did try it. It was delicious. What's one more pour, Joe, that you'd like to have together?
Dude, honestly, man, that heaven, like if we want to go grain to glass, we just pulled that out.
Oh yeah?
I haven't cracked mine yet. I haven't cracked the new batch yet.
Oh, you have the new one?
I got the new one.
Let's do it, dude. Yeah, that'd be fun.
I got the new and the old. Let me make sure I grab the right one.
Let's do the new. It's like 106 proof?
106, yeah. The old one was 121.
Which is crazy. That's a massive difference, a massive jump.
Did you say they have a limited release one? Did you see that? It's like finishing some crazy barrel. They had it here at a local Total Wine. It was nuts.
A grain of glass?
Grain of glass finishing like some like European oak or something. I don't know. Something weird.
Oh, wow. Yeah, dude. This bottle's fucking nuts.
I still have an unopened Heaven Hill Weed. I can't wait to try this. Don't watch me, dog.
I mean, I think this could be a whiskey of the year.
Did you sip it?
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because I can't remember if it was this one, but it was this one. I had cracked it right when I got home and was like, oh man, I just hope it's as good as the last one. I tasted it, I'm like, hang on. This might be fucking better.
Really?
Yeah. But you and I were talking last night. That lower proof point now, if you can find something like this right here, it tastes pretty old. It's not, but it tastes pretty old. It's got a great oily mouthfeel, lots of cherry cola, and dude, it like the proof that it's at is perfection. It doesn't taste like you drink a whiskey. It doesn't burn any part of your mouth or your chest. Like it's just good.
That good.
Yeah, it's just good, man. I like the proof point. I was a little pissed off at first. I was like, well, how the fuck do you go from 120 something to like what? No, dude, they killed it.
Is this do they not filter this? Hold on, let me see. Do they say? There's a bunch of little floaties up in there, dude. That's crazy. I didn't notice that. Somebody get this man alive. Yo, what's up? I got it, man. I just cut my nails, man. I got nubs right now. I couldn't get the can't get it off when it matters, man, you know?
It's good. And it tastes like a weeded bird. It tastes like a Maker's Mark. It tastes like a Weller 107 pick, because the picks are more funky to me than the standard. It's got a little bit of that weeded funk, but it's like a Maker's funk. Like, dude, it's there. But I think it's honestly better than a Maker's pick. Like, I think it's got a little bit more complexity to it than Maker's. Dude,
it smells like almost got like almonds on there.
Mm-hmm. Amaretto, like that walnut, yeah. I would go. I don't know what would be on the list, this or Star Hill Farms, but one of those weededs is on the top 5 list to me.
I think I'd agree. Yeah,
for sure. It's good.
All right. Here's a good question. VR said, "What are you guys hunting for this allocation season?" Allocation season has officially begun in Colorado. I've not got any luck yet.
Louisiana, not so much. I'd love to find a
one?
BTAC bottle. Every year, that's my number one.
At least
I
one
don't care
BTAC.
really what kind. I would love to find one. But that's not really happened that often. I would love for a store that's been kind of sitting on their allocation a little bit, because a lot of stores do that regardless of what they tell you. I would love to find a Russell's 15. One more time. Just give me one more. And I'll be, or 14, Jack 14. I'd be happy.
Jack 14, really?
Yeah.
You think is that good?
It's whiskey of the year to me. You didn't try it?
I did. I tried it a few times.
I loved it. You didn't like it?
I thought it was good. I don't know. Here's my hot take. I thought, was it the Jack 12 batch 3? Was it their latest batch? Was better. Yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I liked it better. Just me. Let's see. We got BTAC Tanyard Hill. JD Tanyard Hill. Come on, man. No? Oh, yeah.
Video coming this week.
Play boy?
Yeah, play boy?
Okay, I'm not going to spoil it then. I'll wait for the video. We'll talk offline then.
Yeah. Which about to happen after you tell us about this pool.
Heaven Hill Grain of Glass is so smooth. All right, let me try this thing. It smells great. Russell's 13 is also on my wish list. Would you put that on there? You got to try it.
Oh, yeah. I'd love to buy one.
I thought it was a great batch. I agree.
I'd love to own one. The barbershop the other day, Sony, I was there at 9:30 in the morning, and Sony's like, dude, have you tried it? And I was like, no. And he's like, bro, you got to try it. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And it was incredible. We had like 3 pours that day. All the JD 10, 12, and 14 are overrated. Damn, Steve. What's going on?
Damn, Steve coming in hot, man.
What's going on with it? What's overrated about any of them? Is something wrong with the price? Hang on, whoa, hold on, Steve. Hold on. Nah, I can't let that one slide. I just can't.
Yeah,
Steve, you buy Deadling. Steve, you buy Deadling. I can't let that one slide, bro. Nah, I'm just messing.
Just
messing.
Danny, you are you hunting for Maker Seller 25?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
I love it. It's so good. Money.
Whiskey's the MMA guru of whiskey. That'd be cool if I knew more about MMA. I know enough, but not
Sheena, Andrew?
What?
Oh, I saw Sheena and Andrew pop in here. Oh, hot take. What do you think about JD Heritage? Overrated.
It was good.
Overrated. I thought it was all right.
I thought it was good. Yeah, but how much was the bottle?
It's like out here, it's like $60.
How much is Elijah Craig toasted?
That's around the same. $60, $70. Oh, are you talking cast strength? Like their barrel strength? They're regular? 80, right? Isn't that 80?
Which one's better?
I'm gonna go Jack. Jack for sure. Yeah.
So is it overrated?
I think
and there wasn't a big secondary on that bottle either, by the way.
I think it was only overrated because so many people were selling it secondary out here, and it was pissing me off. It's like, come on, man, it's good, but it's not that good, you know?
Yeah, it wasn't that good, but for a standard toasted, it was pretty solid.
Dude,
my hot take, though, and to tie it all in, my hot take, I don't think toasted is that good. I don't.
In general, like toasted, like the method of toasting? I agree.
Name me some. Give me, like, refresh my memory. Name me some toasteds, and I'll tell you if they're, and the price, if you can.
So you have Elijah Craig toasted, $80.
Not worth it. And it's 94 proof.
Jack toasted at 55 to 60.
It's okay.
Oh, dude, I got the one. Basil Hayden toasted, dog. Come on.
Terrible.
That is terrible.
Yeah. Michter's toasted is not worth the price. Most of the time.
The one you just got. I remember.
I do think that one's worth the price. I got a video coming out about that, but that one's worth the price because I think I'm at a point in whiskey where I'm like, I want something that's just like so.
Ooh,
the fact that this one is less than 90 proof and the complexity it's got, like that one's worth it to me. I did try the Peerless Double Oak or the Peerless Toasted Rye. Not worth
Peerless
the price.
Toasted Bourbon though is fire.
Huh?
Peerless Toasted Bourbon is fire.
I think it's good, but it's not worth the price. I would never buy a backup of that bottle ever. It's good though.
I don't know, man. I think the
Here's the
only
thing.
toasted.
It's one of the best toasteds that I've had, peerless toasted, if not the best. But $120 is what I paid. Would never buy it again because I think toasted bourbon doesn't taste as good as the rest of the stuff. A double oak tastes better to me than a toast because a toasted, all it is just not a fully charred barrel. They just toast it. And
Right.
what was another toasted? Fuck, not Michter's toasted. Oh, Penelope toasted, overrated.
I don't like that. I don't like Penelope toasted. Yeah,
I
I agree
think
with you.
toasted is one of those trends that was just not that great, and Michter's started it. And Michter's is one of the ones though that I do like.
You know who could have a good toasted if they wanted to do it? Old Forester. I feel like their mash bill. I feel like their toasted might be the one that actually, like, if they made it toasted, could be the one, in my opinion. Just knowing like their flavor, but like you get a little bit of banana, brown sugars, sweet, quintessential. I don't know. I
What
feel like
if
you give me.
What if we invent the biggest whiskey conspiracy of all time? What if Old Forester is the same exact grain, mash bill, and distillate as Jack Daniels, except they don't charcoal filter it?
I thought
What
about that.
if?
I thought about that, dude. I thought.
Because, dude, some of those ryes, now that you pointed out tonight, some of those ryes and some of those bourbon taste a little too similar to Jack Daniels. Like that.
100%. Yeah, no, 100%. When we were at the distillery, dude, I remember sitting there. We tried one of the samples, and I was like, "This is Jack." Someone put Jack in this damn glass. It was a single barrel sample, and I'm like, "That's Jack, bourbon."
Dude, I'm telling you, love the new video, Joe. If you're not following Joe Unfiltered, you're out of
Thank
your
you, sir.
goddamn mind.
Thank you, Sheeta. Dude, that's a good conspiracy though.
That's a good one, and I think we should make it up.
Both under Brown Foreman. I mean,
Both under Brown Foreman, both taste kind of similar. Would name me another distillery that you get banana from
none.
besides which two?
Jack and Old Forester. That's it. I know.
What if
I know.
What if it's the same exact fucking thing except they don't do the Lynch? What is the
Dude, the Lynchburg or
There it is. Thank
the
you,
Lincoln County process. Lincoln
Yeah.
County. Yeah.
Thank you. Like what?
They're out of Lynchburg, but Lincoln, yeah. Yep.
Joe, I think we might be onto something. And
Might be
if we make a video, will we get a cease and desist order for that? I wonder.
We'll collab on it. We can do a collab.
And then if we get a cease and desist, I know they're lying.
Dude, I got a vision for it already. You could be like, it starts off, is this bottle the same? And then I'll cut over as this
I'm gonna
bottle.
I'm gonna buy a detective suit on Amazon, dude. I'm gonna make this a short, and that's the thing, man. I don't care if this gets no views. This is my conspiracy theory.
I'll go down. We'll do it together, man.
This is Joe and I's conspiracy theory, and we're gonna make it happen.
You're not wrong, though, dude. You're not wrong. I totally agree.
And you just gave me that epiphany, dude. Tonight, you did by talking about. I'm like, what the hell? Why have I only taste banana off of two places? Now that maybe they're not the same exact everything, but they definitely use the same cooperage. I will say so that definitely plays an effect. That's probably why we get a lot of that banana. They probably pull from a tree
in the yeast. The yeast too. The cooperage and the yeast.
Too.
They got to be using the same yeast for sure.
Man, we got ourselves a video up our sleeve, buddy.
Dude, I know, man.
I'm excited for this.
If
you ever disappear, we don't. I don't want to. I don't.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding.
we need to take ourselves out, man.
So
J-Day said up and coming distillery of the year.
Coming out in 2026?
2025. Up and coming.
The one that happened. I would say Old Dominic still, but if we're talking 2026, I think companies that are going to make a run. Old Dominic again is going to do cool stuff. Min and Mill is one that I could see doing something. I've only had a few, and dude, Min and Mill never sourced, never did anything. They released their own stuff, and at 4 years old, it's pretty good. And it's only like $40 right now, but in the next year or two, they're going to be pretty solid. I bet.
I think my two would be, I think it's Oregon's Trail, and so they're rumored to be sourcing Heaven Hill, which is kind of a cheat code. And then I would say Short Barrel Dog. If I'm thinking about this year, what they've done, I've tried some of their like specialty releases.
Yeah, their stuff's good.
Crazy, dude.
They're one of the best NDPs.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're one of the best NDPs.
That's a good question, man. NDPs, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah. Dude, and after being at Barrel King too, I mean, that is one of the best NDPs hands down.
Oh, dude, yeah. All the batches, I have 6 bottles from them.
Crazy. Wait, which one do you have the G Spot?
I don't have that one. Nah.
You have the orange creamsicle?
I don't have that. No,
Which ones do you have?
I can grab them.
We'll pour it on the game.
You want to finish with one more? Let's do one. Let's do one Barrel King. One Barrel King.
All right.
One Barrel King.
All right.
Grab whatever your favorite batch is. I'll grab mine.
I'm gonna grab that G spot.
Castro, no, we're not in Kentucky. He's repping Louisiana. I'm out here in Colorado, baby. There's the dog Travis, dude. There he is. Let me grab my favorite. So, hold up, y'all. Okay, these are my two favorite batches right here. These are my two. Ugh. Let's go Rockies, baby. I mean, they're terrible VR. They're awful. There it is. Oh, dude, there it is, baby. I grabbed my two favorites right here. The two. Dude, I do look like a potato, man. I can't believe I look like a potato with the gig internet, man. 2 gig internet, man. It's nuts. There it is. Oh, so wow. This one, this is the one that ADHD did.
Yeah.
The Hawaiian blend. And then I got this one. The Bluegrass Breakdown is my favorite, though.
Really?
This is the one. This is the one I want right here.
Dude, that's sick.
What is this one? This one's mostly MGP.
Mine's 100% Green River Rickhouse G barrels. That's why they call it the G spot. It's 7.8 years.
Dude, get this. So this one, Barrel House Breakdown, is mostly MGP, 8-year and 11-year MGP. Then you got North Carolina and then Kentucky. 1% of this is wild turkey. Crazy.
That is sick.
All right, let me pour.
What's crazy about Barrel King too is I don't think people realize the best Green River juice you've ever or never had probably comes from Barrel King. He's been with Green River for the longest. He has a great relationship with Green River, and he bought at the distillery. They're still there. The first 2 barrels that Green River ever distilled, put in in recent time. Yeah, the first 2. And they're still signed. I'm like, dude, how'd you get that? He's like, I have a great relationship with Green River. Like, their barrels are killer. The barrels are better than any Green River stuff that I've had. And now, by the way, Green River is another one of those brands that I'm starting to realize came out to compete on the shelf. They're not trying to compete with the collectors and the enthusiasts, although their whiskey is good enough that we're talking about it. They were there to compete. All their stuff is very affordable on the shelf. There it is. What they really care about, their really, really good stuff, goes out to these type of guys, your NDPs. And a lot of NDPs use Green River. If you see Kentucky, odds are it's Barton, Jim Beam, or Green River. Those are the 3 out of Kentucky.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
Oh, my God. This thing is Hubba Bubba Juicy Fruit.
Ooh. Here you go. Dude, these are so good. J-Day said start, bench, or cut. He said he's starting Green River, benching Sagamore, and cutting Dickel. Yo, cutting Dickel's crazy, dog.
I'd flip Sagamore and Dickel, personally.
I think I would too.
That's Sagamore, my only change.
Sagamore hasn't been hitting for me.
Not recently.
Not recently.
Not recently because what's Sagamore known for, Joe?
They're rye.
Okay. When I got Jack on the shelf, when I got other ryes on the shelf, Pikesville, it's hard, okay?
Pikesville too, dude. Yeah, Pikesville.
Golly, man. Crittenden 7-year rye? That shit is nuts.
Ooh, dude, yeah. Yeah, you're right, dude. Yeah, and I'll say Travis hooked me up with a bunch of samples from Evernorth. I think from the Sagamore stuff, because I think there was a couple Sagamore that I had in there. Really good. I thought whatever they were giving to junkies, I was like, damn. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not a bad JD's. Yeah.
One thing I'll say is maybe it's not talked about enough, but I think post barrel dunk, it's actually I've never ever heard it in my life talked about. And we'll kind of end on this too, and I want to hear your thoughts. But post barrel dunk, where the whiskey is contained, I don't think it's talked about enough. I've seen so many distilleries do it so many different ways. I've seen a lot get like a regular little drum. I've seen some dump it into a plastic barrel tote. I've seen some pump it in these. I went to Barrel King and saw they had these gigantic, I think steel tanks, but just the biggest I've ever seen. And they dump into that. Their mouthfeel, and they don't cut out any of the fats or anything like that the whiskey has, those oils, and their mouthfeel is one of my favorites because of those big vats. And I think, non-chill filtering plays a big part.
The
But
mouthfeel is crazy. Yeah.
I've also gone to distilleries where they pump out into a vat or whatever, and it tastes a little bit different, and it depends on how long that
Plastic.
whiskey's stored. Because, like for example, we went and it was dumped into the vat overnight. We went and tried it and said this is ready to be bottled, and they bottle it.
Yeah.
A lot of times when you're playing around with batches, which is something nobody thinks about, they let it sit in a vat for a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks at a time to let it kind of, saturate and blend together.
Especially if it's
And
a plastic, dude. All those microplastics
and it tastes a little different, right? So like it
it
depends
does.
on how long it was, and it's not even about the source that it was used to. It not even if it was plastic or metal, it's how long it's spent in there.
How long it's
Did
been
it
in
did
there.
it get bottled a day after it was dumped? Did it get bottled 2 weeks after? Because they were still playing around with their blend and seeing what they wanted to add, what they wanted, because you can't really take out of a blend. You can only add to make it better. So whatever they're doing at Barrel King, I do think I really enjoy. I like their mouthfeel a lot. Look at you grinning. What are you smiling at?
Oh, Moose said, telling me you want anything Dickel over Sagamore Double Oak is crazy.
I'll take this all day, brother. Not gonna lie.
Moose is looking at us like, yo, these guys are idiots, man. Oh, look, Travis said Steel's the way to go. I believe interaction with the blends and the tank still interact even years after. Look at Old Fitz VBS 13 from last year. Yeah.
They
Yeah.
do. And when I was there, I found out I heard something about glazing a barrel. And I was like, that's interesting.
Glazing.
So it depends on how it matures, right? Or how long it saturates in that tank. They'll dump a batch and they'll find a barrel that is potent, whether it's oak, whether it's sweet, whatever. They'll find one that's like, holy shit, this has a lot. They will go fill a 5-gallon bucket of that, dump it in their blend, and you'll have 4 full 53-gallon barrels, and they'll just dump one little 5-gallon bucket in there of that one whiskey, and it glazes, it changes the whole thing. It's crazy. They call it glazing because it's the last thing that was added in, and they just stir it around. Yeah, it's weird, dude. The chemistry in whiskey is a little bit weird. It's pretty interesting. Bear says, just drink. Who cares? Yeah, I guess you're right. I'm going to quit doing YouTube. This is my last time I ever go live.
Shut your mouth.
I'm never going to make a video again because you're right, Bear. Why not just drive? Fuck, that's what it's made for, Bear. Damn. Yeah.
Dude, yes. Use Riz on that barrel, dog.
Yeah.
Yo, I love. You see Cheap Scratch coming in here, dog? That's hilarious, man. Whiskey is an angry person. Do you look?
I try not to be. I think you were the comment I mentioned earlier. So I'll apologize again. I wasn't trying to be rude. But yeah, I can't ignore. And I'm on my phone. I only get like 4 chats. So if a lot of people are chatting, I can't hit everybody's chat. That's my bad.
It is hard to keep up. I will say, there is a art and science to trying to keep up with chat.
Oh,
it's nuts, dude. It's so hard. Yeah, it's tough. It gets tricky.
I try my best to be a nice person, so I apologize if I came off as an ass tonight. That happens sometimes.
Nah, man. Nah. Moose said Dickel is the 3rd best in its own state. I mean, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. Dickel being the 3rd best. I mean, you got Jack out of Tennessee. Jack's number 1. No one's
yeah. I would say nearest, maybe.
Yeah. Oh, dude, what's happened with Nearest? I forgot. They have the whole thing going on.
Oh, dude.
I
don't know. I have a video coming out about. Dude, it's so weird. I have a video coming out about a short though, but literally my hook in the video was this company's currently getting sued for $100 million.
You opened it like that?
Yeah, and then I did it, and then I explained why. I was just like, dude, this is what's happening. I actually personally love Uncle. Everything I've had from them. I love their story. I love everything that they're about.
Great.
So I hope that they survive it, But yeah, they're getting sued for over $100 million.
100%, dude.
What were we talking about though? Oh yeah. Okay, what's better than Jack? Are they not better? What's second and third to Jack? Tennessee wise.
You have old Dominic out there now.
Nearest. Right.
Old Dominic, Nearest. I mean, I don't think.
Nah, you know what? Fuck that, Joe. I'm going Dickel because you know what? You brought it up earlier too. Willet Purple Top. Majority of those Willet Purple Tops that are 12 plus years old, read the back of them. A lot of them will say with Tennessee whiskey. Guess what that Tennessee whiskey is? Dickel. It's Dickel.
And Dickel sells a lot of their whiskey. Like they source a lot. Like they sell a lot of their whiskey.
A ton.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, is there Tennessee in this? Hold up. No, none of this. But hold it down, Mug. You are right, though. I mean, I think Dickel is. I mean, with what they source and like for blends and stuff. I mean, dude, yeah, Dickel's big, man.
They are.
Rightfully so, baby. You know, the name makes sense, man.
Dude, my phone's on like 2%. That's
Jack Daniels nearest, Dickel third. Blue Note, yeah. Alan said that too. Blue Note.
Yeah, Blue Note's good.
I don't know if they're that big though. Nearest is getting the contract from Tennessee Distilling Group, both their own. There still is for show like Bullet. Really? Nearest isn't making their own juice? Its contract is still through a different group?
I think so.
That's wild, dude.
But they got their honey barrels for sure. They got the first dibs. Because there's a Tennessee company that tried to do what MGP did, but
ooh, yeah. Chattanooga?
Hell no. Personally. I still haven't had stuff that impressed me from them.
I agree.
Like they're worse than Dickel to me.
Chattanooga, really?
I think. Oh yeah, for sure.
You tried a bunch of my bottles too. Like I have.
Yeah, I've tried a bunch. Yeah. And I've tried a bunch since you too, and I just haven't had anything that I'm like, oh, this is great.
There's a lot of people who really love Chattanooga, dude, but I don't know. I'm just not the biggest fan.
Yeah. What do you prefer, Insta or YouTube Live? I don't think I've ever gone live on YouTube or Instagram, so I would say YouTube for sure. YouTube's definitely more interactive. YouTube's known for this type of space, whereas Instagram is like, I don't know. If I go on stories, I want to watch stories. I don't want to watch live streams. I don't ever watch Instagram lives personally.
Okay, Cannon, last question. Okay, last question.
Yeah.
NDP. All right, we're almost one more month in the year. NDP of the year. You got Barrel King. You got Copper and Cask. Who's your NDP of the year?
I would love to say Art of the Spirits, but I haven't been there, so I haven't had any of their releases that came out this year.
Latest ones, yeah.
I haven't had anything. Barrel King, I've been introduced to them, but it was only like last month, October. So, but they've been crushing it. Fuck, man, there was one that on my mind. There's an NDP right now that I'm just like, everything that they put out is a banger.
Moose said Old Carter. Are you talking about their newest batches, Moose? Because they just came out with their newest batches, man. I was at their tasting room in April. I got to try some of the stuff that's not released yet. It was good. I don't think it was like life-changing though. But Moose, you could tell me wrong. Their old batches, man. Yeah, I agree.
Man, I'm still thinking Barrel King probably is up there. And I know, and it's gonna piss me off, dude, because there is one that I know is the number one.
Travis has got a good one, dude. Yeah, I that's in my list.
Augusta,
dude.
Yeah.
At a premium though. Augusta's at a premium.
It is at a premium.
Chance had Rare Character and River Roots. River Roots made a huge splash. They had some
Rare Character. And I honestly don't own a single bottle from Rare Character. I've tried a lot of their stuff, tasted a lot. Yeah, their stuff is nuts. Their stuff is nuts.
I remember that one you told me about from that store in New York. That bottle?
Yeah.
With a buffalo on it? Dude.
Yep. That was the first time I heard about those motherfuckers was then. They are nuts.
NBC is another one. Yeah, NBC would be up there. I think for me, I haven't had enough Rare Character. I actually got my first bottle of Rare Character. I still need to open it. I did try it at a store. It's a pick. Really good. Honestly, dude, I'm probably going Copper and Cask for affordability, what they offer. Copper and Cask and Augusta would be my other one if I had to pick between those two. I mean, the buff turkeys I had from Augusta, the Bartons that I tried, nuts, dude.
Yeah.
Nuts on nuts, baby. You know what I mean? Straight up, dog.
This G-Spot is pretty nuts, too. That's why I said I would put them somewhat in the running. I need to have more, though. I only own 2 bottles, but, you know.
Yo, what's up, Rob? You can't say, I can't say nuts and nuts, and you say G-Spot, dog. What's up, man?
Yes, you can. We just did.
What's up, baby? If anyone's just listening to the audio of this, they're cleaning the dishes. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I do have to hop off because I think my phone's gonna die, and I don't want it to end before that happens. But I'm gonna go ahead and end it for the night. But Joe,
dude,
you're the man.
Let's do this too. Let's before the end of the year, let's do another one of these. Let's put categories together for end of year.
Yeah, we can. I'd love to, and I would love to do this next week on your channel. We should do it.
We can do it, dude. Let's do it, man.
Let's do it. Good time. Let's do it on yours. Joe and I are now going to go have our date night that we've been waiting for. You guys have been holding this up, okay? This is only supposed to be a short live. It was double the time than expected, but we'll take it. You know?
Yeah.
So
It was a good time.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
we'll do it again. Thank you for having me on, man. I appreciate it. It's a good time.
Dude, yeah, make sure you guys subscribe to both of us. We really appreciate it. We
Yeah.
would really appreciate it. And yeah, we're gonna hop in Discord and play some games. So see you there if you want. But that's
Yeah.
where we'll be. Cheers.
Cheers, guys. We'll see you.